これでわからないですからね。
Remember the old three shell game? You have three walnut shells and a pea, and you have to move them around and find out what shell the pea is under. The same thing is done with cards called three card Monte. You got an ace, 2, 3. The ace is red because that's the one to follow. We have a 3, ace, and a 2. Now when I move the cards around, keep your eye on the ace. That's the one to watch. I'll go slowly. Follow the ace. Watch. Very slow. Which one is the ace? Which one would you say? That's the 2. That's the 3. Here's the ace. I'll do it again. Let me do it one more time. The name of the game is always the same. It's called Follow the Ace, Watch the Ace now. I'll go slowly. Ace, 2, 3. Which one's the ace? That's 3. That's the 2. Here's the ace. One more time. Last time coming up. Last time. I think I know what the problem is. I have too many cards. Let's eliminate a card. We'll just use 2. Now it's got to be easy to find the ace. Watch the ace now. 50-50 chance, just like flipping a coin in the air. Heads I win, tails you lose. 2 here, 1 here. Pick the ace, please. There's the ace over there. She gets it out. Thank you very much. I have 2 handkerchiefs here. They're both the same size, same shape, cut from the same material. Now in a moment I'm going to tie these handkerchiefs together very tightly. Then I'll let you tie the opposite ends so we have a complete circle, okay? Now when it comes time for you to tie these handkerchiefs, you can tie them in a square knot or a granny knot, whatever you like. The main thing is be sure that they're tight. Oh, that's a square knot, wouldn't you say? Square knot. Would you tie the opposite end so we have a complete circle? Just tie them for me if you would, please. Just a moment. Let me get them straight so they're both about the same size, yeah? To get them nice and even. There we go. Nice and straight. All right. Would you please tie them for me, please? Thank you. And again. Tie them again. Tight. Pull them tight, like this. Pull tight. Tight. All right.
Okay. Okay.
How long would you say it would take to take knots like this apart? If you had to open them with your fingers, it would take a minute or 2, wouldn't it? Did you hold on to this one? I don't understand. It's just one of those things, one of those crazy things. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. Just one of those things. Now there's another kind of a knot we call an overhand knot. Some people call this a rabbit ear knot. Sometimes it's called an overhand knot. But the idea is to tie the handkerchiefs end over end and put the ears through the loops like this. Both ears through. That's an overhand knot. Go, would you grab those 2 ends towards you, pull them tight. All right, would you say that's tight? That's about as tight as you can get. Now, there's no way you can untie a knot like this unless you untie it the same way you tied it, end over end. There's no other way to take a knot like this apart unless they go like that. That's another story. I can't do everything at once, but we'll move right along and keep it interesting. Now, people say, Michael, that's my name, Michael. They say, Michael, can you make magic practical as well as entertaining? I say, what do you mean? I say, well, can you tie 2 knots, 1 in each handkerchief, by tying a single knot and splitting that knot into 2 just with the pressure of your thumb and forefinger of each hand? We can try anything once. We use the same kind of a knot, the overhand knot. Same knot. And by always placing my right thumb on top of the left, never the other way around, always the right on top of the left. If I press in the exact center, I can split that knot right into 2, so each handkerchief will hold a single knot. Watch. by pressing. And we get 2 knots. One in each handkerchief.
Oh.
Now people say, Michael, can you take the knots out the way normal human beings do? And can you put them in the way people from your planet do? See, it doesn't matter what the material is, whether it's rayon, or nylon, or cotton, or silk, whatever the material, you hold the handkerchiefs about 3 inches from the tip. About 3 inches from the tip, and you twist them around 3 times like this. Once, twice, 3 times, and the knots come back. So we either put them in or take them out, but that's another story.